Hi, we are here to give some thoughts, tips on Star Search Level 1 Dance Solos. Uh, the song that was chosen is called Benediction by Jay Thomas, and it's a really pretty simple song. So, um, thoughts?
We've put one time code,
54 seconds.
so at 54 seconds, this sort of chorus repeats itself. It's a short piece. It's for the youngest dancers, so repetition is not a bad thing. As long as it's done well.
The voice jumps right in. So could choose to have them entering as he's starting to sing, but it's a little bit tricky for a dancer to know when someone's going to press play. So that's something to be mindful of. You might want the first movement to be something that is a slower movement so that they can hear that the music started and then start going.
Right. Because this is the exact same lyrics, not so much variation, really, even in the voice, first time and second time, you're going to want to try to find some ways of making it interesting the second time. Yeah. Some jumping off points. Sign language is a great place to start with little kids. I've seen whole dances of just sign language.
And it's great.
It's lovely. Especially an option would be to do the whole first thing in sign language, which you can find on an app called ASL, American Sign Language, or someone may have be on YouTube signing this piece already. And then the second time we see it, it could be the sign language, but extended.
Yeah.
So if this is Lord, then suddenly it's, this with it like extended below. Yeah. So just taking a simple idea and extending it. It doesn't have to be official sign language. It can be gestures that are simple for your dancer.
You could even ask your dancer, or if you are the dancer, pick out different words from the song and say, when you hear the word or the phrase to dive into your word, what movement would you think of? And my first thought is to dive, right? Like swimming. So how could you make that into a dance move? So you're taking things that they would naturally associate with the word and just making it more than this, right? You could make it something big that's moving and then you move through it. So that's another way. And then it's easy for them to hear the word and remember, oh yeah, I'm diving into the word.
Right. Let's make sure that we always start with the kids completely understanding the song.
Yeah.
And it was chosen for its simple message. Mm-hmm. The language should be something that kids this age should be able to grasp. So spend the time listening through it, looking at physical lyrics on paper, and getting to know what the song means to the dancer and how it affects what it means to them, and that'll influence your movement a lot.
Yeah, and the main prayer is that I'll be a voice and not an echo, which I think is a really good message for young kids to ask the Lord for, that we wouldn't just be repeating what we're seeing, but that we would have our own voice, that special thing that the Lord's put inside of us, that we would have a way to express that. So there's lots of cool ways to work with the kid to bring that to life and to see the fruit of that.
If they have like a handful of moves that they know already, take time to talk about and work with what those are, and then find places in the music where it makes sense to have them, not just, now do your split. Yeah. There's nothing quite as jarring as split in the where it shouldn't be in the piece.
Yeah.
Or if they have a trick or a movement that they want to get in there, there's nothing wrong with it so long as it flows and it works with the rest of the piece.
You can also just turn on, if there's someone who loves to just dance, freestyle. That's what I meant to say. Hopefully they love to dance. If they love to freestyle, you can also just play the song a few times through and let them freestyle and watch and see what things they're naturally doing. Because with kids, you want to empower what they're already doing well when they're this young. So you want to pull when you do your arm like this, and that's really pretty, let's use that. And then they get to feel like they've contributed and helped make the piece their own.
And then it's not you also trying to figure out another dance to the same piece
Take
if you're
some
helping
pressure
with
off.
multiple kids, right?
Yeah.
Or giving them, hey, I'd like you to come up with an 8 count, or come up with this phrase, see what they do, and then
Help.
shift it a little bit.
Don't forget to help them.
Yeah.
So good luck with level 1. We can't wait to see it.